Alrighty. We shall turn the tide. Let's go destroy the Borison. Hey there, buddy. Sorry, but you don't stand a chance.
Commencing support. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated.
Honestly,
Time for little counterattack.
this team is too much for you guys, I think.
Right on time.
So she's been coming in with automatic countering. I would have thought she needed to use a skill or ultimate or something. I wonder if she has an idol on right now. Maybe. Actually, I can check perhaps. No, can't view detailed information. That's too bad. I don't know why they do that. It'd be nice to see how they're building the character, so you could emulate it if you want to. I still love that as an upgrade for Clara. She too is barefoot. Whoops.
Lead through clouds.
Nice. Yeah, you can hear the... I thought I heard sparks.
This way. We're not too late.
No, we're not.
Intercepting sewer technique.
Lot of Borison, though. But she can destroy them. One blow.
Enemy targets detected.
Or not.
Melt! Ready for another? Lead through clouds!
Yeah. I don't remember why I chose not to go for her the first time. It must have been another character I wanted. Oh, yeah. Cloud Knight. It looks like he took a few down with him, at least. At least that's something.
We would like to welcome all of our honored guests and contestants to the Xianzhou Luofu's Luminary Wardance ceremony.
Oh, no. It's just building and building. Oh, this is a bloodbath waiting to happen.
We would like to welcome all of our honored guests and contestants to the Xianzhou Luofu's Luminary Wardance ceremony.
Wow, the stands aren't exactly filled. You'd think for such a big event it would be packed.
Before we get the first round underway, our organizing committee would like to introduce you all
No one's...
to a host known throughout the cosmos, Mr. Albert.
Mr.
He's
Albert.
here today as our special guest host.
Is he, IPC or... I don't know, the name sounds vaguely familiar. Maybe. But yeah, I guess people just aren't very interested in the first round.
Let us invite our special guest host, Mr. Albert, to the stage to formally open the Wardance.
Oh, there it is.
Your Wardance ends here.
Not a part of the show, everybody.
From this moment on, the Skysplitter belongs to me. And for you, dear spectators, I have prepared a true fight to the death.
Oh, you bastard, Hoolay.
Now, run for your lives.
They clearly don't believe it.
My apologies. The spectators that you were expecting aren't here.
Oh!
Everyone here actually came to see you.
Oh, that's fantastic. I was wondering, it's like these, for the Wardance, the stands were remarkably empty. I was thinking it was just a resource limitation. They didn't want to make that, render that many people in the crowd, but no, that was for a story reason. Hoolay, you have been outplayed. Of course, even with this many Cloud Knights, I don't like their chances.
Cloud Knights, prepare for battle.
I love the commentator. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Well, Hoolay, what's your play?
I see you ready for me.
Yeah. Feixiao has, well, she has you in check. How do you respond? Yeah. Of course, there's going to be a bunch of Borison as well.
That's fine too. Since you have all prepared for your deaths, come, give me all you've got. Entertain me.
And that's my worry still. Yeah. I think maybe check is a little too generous. It was a wonderful move, but 2 hours before the Wardance convenes. Okay. So Jing Yuan, this was maybe Jing Yuan's move?
Surround your enemy, but leave one side open. This is your strategy for ensuring that the Wardance will be able to be held as usual?
Precisely. When Hoolay escaped, we should have cancelled the Wardance immediately. No one can predict where a wild beast like him will attack. Yet festivals and celebrations like this are likely to become targets.
Yeah, that's true. For someone like him who wants to create as much spectacle and chaos as possible, a festival is a prime target. And while you can't predict with certainty where he would attack, definitely influenced his decision by keeping the Wardance open. Increase the odds in your favor of him going where you wanted.
However, preparations for the Wardance were in the works for so long, I couldn't bear to announce its cancellation. So I thought, if the show must go on, then let it go on. But that doesn't mean that the Wardance we hold today has to be the real event.
Beautiful, Jing Yuan. God, you really, really do belong in your position. You are the embodiment of a strategic leader. Feixiao might have more muscle. I don't actually know for sure. I would bet she does. But as a general, as a player on the chessboard, he can't be matched.
All we need to do is swap all the spectators and contestants aboard the ship with Cloud Knight soldiers, and the Skysplitter, soaring high above, will become the ultimate battleground for our hunt.
You didn't tell Yunlin, did you? Because it certainly seems like she's been under the impression that this is the real event. I don't know, though, actually. There were a whole bunch of contestants up there.
But what do we do if Hoolay is not planning to attack the Wardance?
Right. You do need a contingency.
Then we just need to draw his attention to the Skysplitter. We'll have the Skyfaring Commission clear all transport lanes and cut down Starskiff traffic. Then, when the time comes, there will be only one ship in the sky, and he will have no reason not to attack.
Right, limit his options. He would have no other ships he would be able to take.
General Feixiao will be in charge of scaring the wolves and cutting off their other means of escape, making him think that this will be his best way out.
I mean, she certainly instilled as much fear in them as possible. God, that was an amazing display.
Given that the Borisin already have insiders on the Law Fu, I will be in charge of putting pressure on them, making them focus solely on keeping themselves safe.
Right. What did you do? I mean, I have been wondering this whole time what you've been up to, Jing Yuan.
Very good. Then I'd better dust off my weary bones, too. I will go with the Skyfaring Commission to guard the Jade Gate and ensure that things do not spiral out of control.
Perfect.
Knowing that Elder Yuan is part of our last line of defense is a great comfort.
I wonder about that. Part of me thinks he's a Master Roshi type of, this frail old man is secretly an amazing badass. I mean, as a general of the Xianzhou, he probably is to some degree. But, as they say, his primary role is as a blacksmith.
This hunt will make Hoolay understand that the arrows of the hunt will always be one step ahead of the abominations.
Yeah. Actually, wasn't Huayan... was he the blacksmith who forged, shoot, what were the details? Was it Blade's blade? Something like that. It was a blacksmith of the Ju Ming, I think. Damn it. I wish I remembered. I mean, Hawaiian's probably old enough.
Now. What's going on? It feels like the entire ship has started to slow down.
Okay, so March is here.
Borisin must have actually infiltrated the Skysplitter. Based on General Huayan's orders, it's time for me to take action.
Yes. Okay, so they were aware. March time. Mega rich light bending guy. Wait, what? Oh, 100 million credits in total. Nice.
Don't worry, Miss Ranmei. I am recovering well.
Huh. Interesting. I wonder what that was about. Ranmei and Fugue have some history together. I guess I haven't even met Fugue yet. Now I was thinking of a good team for March. Ranmei is mostly built at this point. Yeah, she has her relics in place. Her talents up through like 8 or whatever. Level 8. Just missing the final the ability that for extra break effect gets extra damage. Good enough that I'm comfortable using her for this, I think. And then I don't know. Fugue, since we have Ranmei, Fugue seems like she should synergize a little well with there. I'm also going to take this moment. I had been thinking about this, and then someone else put forth the same thought in the comments of perhaps going for her light cone. I've been considering doing that, and I think it might be worth it. We don't have the whole weird path thing that Genshin has, so I think the pity should work the same as regular banners for the light cones. Oh, when you obtain a 5-star light cone, there's a 75% chance it'll be the featured light cone. Oh, that's actually really nice. And when you get a 4-star, it'll be a 75% chance of being one of these 3, which those 3 are... I know at least one of those is one I like. I don't remember if the Natasha one is good or not. I have a bunch of them, though. I can't quite see what that one is. It's Nihility. Is that Fugue or no, someone else? But for every debuff the target enemy has, the damage dealt by the wearer increases by 12%. Oh, that one would be good for Kafka. I actually might have this one already. Yeah, okay. I think it's worth it. Okay, got one of those ones. I don't know how many of them I currently have, but great for Acheron. More post-op. Oh, hey, a Tingyun. And not surprising. Okay, got another post-op. All right, that's it for now on that point. Okay, I have 3 of these that I could superimpose. But is it good for anyone else? Do I want to save any of them? I mean, it's specifically for damaging Nihility. I guess you could consider maybe Kafka, but no, that's not really... I mean, hers is a DOT team, and I don't think DOT... crits. There's better light cones for her that we have anyways. So yeah, I don't really think there's anyone else we'd want to use this for. This cone is practically tailor-made for Acheron as a 4-star alternative. 14% and 42%. Or 16% and 48% now. Oh no, that's the next level, is 16% and 48%. Okay, that makes more sense. I could really go for a little higher crit rate for her, but at least the ratio is pretty close to the 2-to-1 that's optimal. Actually, no. Since it's not including the 42 right now, she really does need more crit rate. Oh yeah, she's currently at crit damage here. I should switch that to a crit rate 1 when I can. I think that'll be better for her. Anyways, progressing forward. Oh, hey there, guys. Hey. You are not supposed to be here.
You guys, you're not Cloud Knights acting as Forresten, are you?
No, I don't think so.
You're real Forresten, aren't you?
Is that a yes?
Looks like
I think that's a yes.
Arrangements are finally coming in handy. I need to find Yun Li and the others as soon as possible.
Yes, you do.
Existence is unity.
Here we go. I guess make Fugue your sensei.
Nice job!
Your
No
Shifu.
holding back.
Make March.
Unite our goals.
Special one.
Hedge your bets.
Some value, I suppose.
No, hit that one.
Ready to shine.
All right. I've already made them your master.
Cloud scattered. Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
Sure, I'll play along.
Yes, you will.
Have we met? Dream vanished.
I could take 10 of you.
Oh.
There's more to life.
Ranmei is good for skill points. Very skill point positive.
Hedge your bets.
No holding back.
Yeah.
Share good fortunes.
Ready to shine.
Ooh, out of Moon Rage, are you?
Some of
Have we met Cloud Scatter?
Not that we're gonna even hit 7. Well, I guess we did hit it.
The plan said that if Hoolay appears, the Cloud Knights will assemble and do everything they can to suppress him.
Right.
Master Yun Li, where are you?
March, I'm below the ring.
Oh. Gonna blow it up? Maybe drop him? Actually, that probably wouldn't be enough to take him out. I want to hit that pot. Okay, this is the way to the dock. I guess we can go that way. Hey there. I love the way she says "shing."
There's more dreams of a past life are... Let us dance once more.
Damn.
Eternal.
Nice job!
No holding...
I guess I should have made March. Ah, why
Minor
not?
goals.
Sure, I'll.
Have we met? Dream vanished.
There we go. Okay, can't go through there anymore.
The hall below the ring. I remember it being this way.
Have you ever been there, March? Under the careful planning and deliberation of the generals, you're about to face the powerful Borisan enemies. You should make your preparations before advancing forward. Oh. Okay. Is this the team we want? Is there a, place to heal? Not really. Just have to use, items. Is this, the end then? The final battle? Alright. Let's do it. I'm ready. Ah, there they are.
Pastor Yanqing! What are you doing here?
I was concerned about the safety of the Skysplitter, and my dear disciple, of course.
Of course, you totally weren't just feeling left out.
Yanqing, the wolf you are hunting is standing above us in the Wardance ring at this very moment.
He is.
Facing the Cloud Knights.
And probably mopping the arena with them. We really need to get up there to help. I hope we get all 3 of them as a part of our team this time. For the fight against him.
This war dance will not be seen by the people of the Xianzhou. Nor will it be just a ceremonial sword fight. This is a battle to the death. That offers no honor.
No?
Only mortal danger.
I mean...
March. Are you ready?
I don't know. I kind of disagree there. It's precisely for this reason that it does offer honor. At least as I understand honor. It doesn't offer glory, but does offer honor. I am March 7th. I am your disciple. Well, since I'm already here, no. Let's take this one a little more seriously. Because this is... The opponent they're about to face truly could... I don't know, snap her like a twig.
If my masters are going to battle, how could they go without their disciple?
Yep.
Yun Li, Miss March, may your blades be sharp, and your victories glorious.
As well as you. Shifu. Sifu? Shifu? Damn it.
May your blades be sharp. And your victories glorious.
May your blades be sharp and your victories glorious.
May your blades... Ah, forget it. Let's go and make this a quick victory.
Let's not get arrogant, March. But yes.
Let's go.
Let's do this. The Wardance Wolf Hunt Showdown starts now. Oh.
So feeble. Such weakness is truly pathetic.
Yeah, that's about how I thought it would go. Unfortunately. He is a monster among monsters.
I've been waiting a long time for this, Hoolay.
Shall send some young cubs to the slaughter.
Oh, Hoolay.
Remember this. My name is March 7th.
Yes, it is.
Ringmaster of the Law Fu.
Well,
Does the Xianzhou Luofu not have any worthy warriors?
rude.
I wouldn't let my guard down if I were you. It's about time this old wolf tasted defeat at the hands of a young cub.
Tell him, Yenching. All right, let's do this. Oh, he doesn't have extra hit bars. Interesting.
Eternal melody. Every petal in life will be swept away by the wind of time.
I could take 10 of you.
All right. Once again,
Pardon my manners.
become Shifu.
The dice have been cast.
Actually,
Bust.
maybe he would be the better choice there, but
Maybe I'll take it all.
that's fine.
Watch your head. No dirty tricks, all right.
Time to show you what I can really do. Azure
Yep.
Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. Watch this!
Excellent.
There's no harm in sharing good fortunes.
Share those fortunes.
Dreams of a past life, though life is as a speck of dust, it dances still in grace.
Perfect. We're doing good on shield.
All in.
Yeah, I don't for a second believe this is gonna be the final battle with Hoolay, though. Not with this team.
You think a little ambush is enough to defeat me?
No, I don't.
Just how
Oh, Deuce irate stacks.
Such insane power.
Attack as much as possible.
give me a little opening act for me until Feixiao finally arrives.
Oh, see, that's what I'm waiting for. I don't for a second believe we'll be able to defeat him without Feixiao.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Oh, good.
All in.
Got our shields up. Excellent.
Pay attention.
Skills polished, ready to
How
show.
long does her her skill last again? 3 turns. The ultimate lasts for 2 turns, right? But she only has the marker for 1. Oh no, they're one of those is it. Regardless.
Have we met beef? Clouds are easily scattered. Enjoying yourself?
It's for everyone he
Watch
hits
your
there, I
head.
think.
Every petal in life will be swept away
Keep our speed up.
by the wind of time.
Okay, it is that one.
All right, I'll call your bet.
That mark goes from solid to blink to gone.
I won't hold back. The long dream has vanished.
No dirty tricks, all right. All in.
Reduce the stacks quickly.
There's more to life than drawing. You'll do.
Swing with all your might, dear cubs.
Okay, we avoided whatever it was.
Run. A wolf's path only goes forward. Battle is never an option.
Better hedge. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Good. Thankfully, Aventurine is an exceptional shielder.
Shall we unite our goals?
I could take
ooh,
dreams
ooh,
Past
yes.
life are now all. The life
Almost
is as a
enough.
speck of dust. It dances still in grace.
And break him.
Better not underestimate me. I get it now. You'll make for good. Huh, yeah.
Why is Feixiao still not enough that? But it will take much more than that.
Of course.
Your
Where is Feixiao, though?
are like
Don't interrupt him.
I've had enough. Time to finish this.
Oh no. Oh no.
What's happening?
What is happening? Interesting. Not long ago. Oh, Jiaoqiu. Oh God. Torn apart.
Secrets are a weapon that a hunter cannot live without. Those that have no secrets are no more than prey, cut open and waiting for death.
Content that he's gotten everything out of Jiaoqiu that he could want. Damn. You held out for a long time, Jiaoqiu.
What you're saying is, in your eyes, I am no more than prey that has exhausted all of its secrets and is simply awaiting its death.
I think that's exactly what he's saying.
Do you think you have some other escape route? Jiaoqiu, I have already peeled back your disguises and defenses, layer by layer. I know all the secrets that you and your general have buried so deep.
Do you now?
But you have told me all of your secrets too, Warhead.
He did tell him quite a few.
Oh, but you will never have a chance to use them. You will be buried with them right here. Although, you are a fortunate one.
Don't be so sure. Judging based off what just happened, seems Jiaoqiu might have gotten the last laugh there.
After all, you will avoid having to see the tragic future that awaits your general.
You're supremely confident. I don't know. I've seen what Feixiao is capable of. I'm not one to bet against her. Well, of course she has her illness, which could really put a damper on things.
I'm sure she understands her fate far better than you ever will. One day on the battlefield, she will be overpowered by her ever-intensifying moon rage.
Alright.
And finally, be torn apart by her fury and transformation.
That is actually terrifying. And you mean literally torn apart as well, don't you?
Not even your god can save her from this fate. Although, they can lead her to liberation.
You mean the abomination?
And the only way to save her is here, in my hands.
Are you the healer? Or am I? Are you really that certain of your own judgment?
I don't know. He seems to be.
I must leave, Foxian. But before I go, you know what I must do, don't you?
Is he actually gonna kill Jiaoqiu?
Drink blood wine. I hear it is a Borisan custom to kill prisoners and drink their blood before battle to stir up their madness.
Oh, Jiaoqiu, you made yourself a poison pill. You badass. That is genius. It reminds me of a certain character from another story, which I won't mention because I don't want to spoil it, but you are amazing.
You really did put hard work into researching us. It is a shame that this is where your journey ends.
But not without one final middle finger to you, Hoolay. Oh god, though. This is truly Jiaoqiu's end.
Are you the healer, Jiaoqiu?
Young Feixiao.
Is there anything that I can do for you?
To be general at such a young age. I mean, yeah, Foxians are not quite as long-lived as Xianzhou natives, but, you know, what, a few centuries at most. Maybe 2, I forget. But, I still wouldn't expect them to ascend to those heights until... I wouldn't expect Feixiao to ascend to those heights for at least another century, normally.
I heard that you saved me.
There's no need to thank me.
If you're a healer, can you cure my moon rage?
Aw.
And what if I can? Do I just sit back and watch as you head back out to die in battle? Listen to me, child. Your condition is not suited for the battlefield.
No, in fact, the battlefield hastens it.
Okay, then can you cure war?
Oh, if only it were that simple.
What are you talking about? I'm just a healer. All I can do is...
So all you can do is heal us and let us go cure war.
Damn.
Such arrogance, young lady. This war has been waged for thousands of years, and it will only continue. What do you mean by cure war? All you will achieve is getting yourself killed.
I mean... someone has to fight, though.
You healers work yourselves to the bone to save people, even though there will always be sickness and death. So we will also keep fighting. I cannot speak for the dead, but I know that General Yuan, as well as all the warriors that never returned from battle, will not have died in vain.
Aw. Now this is just after she was rescued from the Borisan, right? As a war slave, or whatever they call them.
They fought so that others could make it home alive. Your actions are no different.
Hitting, scratching a little deep there.
Jiaoqiu, this is an order. Cure me!
How do we get a picky chow to eat green chilies? How do we get a suspicious and devious wolf to drink down poison? I've already told you the answer. Yep.
Those who have no secrets are no more than prey. Cut open.
God,
and waiting for death.
You have been planning this, I think, from the moment you were captured, haven't you, Jiaoqiu? Maybe even before then. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you could have planned for the whole Borison incursion and all that. But, at least since you were captured, I think this has been your idea. To be eaten at the opportune moment.
Enjoy the taste of my fresh blood, Hoolay. Unfortunately, I am not a man without secrets. I still have one little secret hidden up my sleeve.
Oh.
Tumble dust. I drank it a while ago, and the poison is already flowing through my veins.
I assume you're not actually telling him this.
Sooner or later, you will begin to feel the effects.
Yeah. Absolute genius, Jiaoqiu. You've earned a new respect from me. Damn. I don't know why you would have trouble feeding a child green chilies. Green chilies are amazing.
If the most lethal poison known to this world...
What kind of green chili?
...is able to save innocent lives, then it can also be called a great medicine.
You know, this is the medicine he mentioned to, Yunli, Yanqing, and, March, wasn't it? Tumble dust, I think so. Yeah, in a tiny dose, it's a very useful medicinal properties. But just a little bit more and it becomes an extremely lethal poison. Or maybe not, I might be misremembering that, but I get what he's saying. That, this poison, by taking down Hoolay, is in effect a sort of medicine for the world.
I will do my best to cure you. Feixiao. I kept my promise.
Oh.
At the cost of this insignificant life.
It wasn't insignificant, Jiaoqiu. Not at all.
Bring victory to the Yaoqing.
Shit.
So, you want to play dirty?
Damn straight.
Yeah, it's colder.
My sword is even colder.
Yes.
Hoolay's movements are slowing down?
Yes.
This is our chance.
Yes, it is.
Time for us to put this dog down.
Yep. I don't know who let the dogs out, but they are going down. Oh, yeah. With the assistance of a lethal dose of poison and these three together, just perhaps they can stop Hoolay.
All things are as one.
Though I would still be more happy with Feixiao present. You know what? I'm gonna go for you.
Have some tea.
Not this time.
He attacks more often.
Time to show you what I can reach. Azure Dragon.
Probably why.
White Tiger. Eating less carbs. Watch this!
Why they were recommending him.
Every petal in life's will be swept away by the wind of time.
I won't hold back anymore.
Actually, I want to see. No, not you guys. Tumble dust, unremovable. Start of each turn consumes 5% of this unit's HP. Nice.
Shall we unite our goals?
Yeah, attack.
Not very sportsmanlike.
Watch your head.
And that should count. Yep, excellent. Oof. Doing a lot of damage to him. Yeah, shoot. Okay,
Pay
keep going.
attention. The long dream has vanished.
Okay, doing good. Jiaoqiu, you.
A pathetic little poison like this. You think
Oh.
this is enough to turn the tide of battle?
I don't know. It seems to be doing the trick, Hoolay. Will it kill you? Almost certainly not. You are truly immortal, it seems, but enough to bring you down. I think so. Should have gone for that one.
Not this time.
The dice have been cast. Bust.
Yeah, let's go for that one.
Or
Don't give it attacks.
maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
I get it now.
Yeah.
Now, watch this.
Oh, we broke Hoolay. Yes. Ah, shoot.
Slowing down. But that does not mean you can defeat me.
Well, we shall see.
Every petal in life's will be swept away by the wind of time.
Now just attack.
You'll do. Clouds are easily scattered.
Ooh, a lot of them.
Dreams
Should
of a
break
past
'em, though.
life, though life is as a speck of dust, it dances still in grace.
Yeah, perfect.
All in.
Oof. Man, I am
All right, I'll call your
very
bet.
lucky to have a Venturine here.
Can't lose this one.
Hey, she hits really hard with this regular attack.
Better not underestimate me. Time to show you what I. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. Watch this!
You may be hard to kill, but that does not mean you cannot be overpowered.
Exactly.
Hoolay, take a good look. The power of the Cloud Knights is in my blade.
Tell him, Yin Ching. Ah, whip. Wrong person. Damn it.
Eternal melody.
Almost down, Hoolay.
Get away.
Watch your head. All in.
Impossible! How could a mere whelp defeat me?
With the help of Jiaoqiu and Feixiao. Oh! Jing Liu's, she prepared him for it. Hell yeah. Well done. Applying that moment to learn. Oh no. Oh, there she is. You're done. I guess we can keep the same team. Hoolay. Oh, discuss the current situation with your companions. March, Yunli.
Oh, I was so scared.
Understandable.
You were a goner there. We're so lucky the general made it in time.
We are so lucky that Jiaoqiu sacrificed himself for this.
And Jing, that was amazing. That final blow you dealt to Hoolay. How have I never seen that before?
That is it really us who defeated Hoolay? That's my special finishing move. Well, that was a gift from Jing Liu. I wonder if there was her intention to prepare him for a moment like this. I imagine so, but I don't know for sure. Was it really us who defeated Hoolay?
Was it really us who defeated Hoolay? Why do I feel like he suddenly started to flag during our battle?
Yeah.
It must have been our awe-inspiring righteousness that struck fear into his heart.
Well, not quite, but I don't know if anyone will ever know the true answer. I don't know if he told anyone his plan.
You really are an overthinker. What's the point of worrying about these things? Who cares why he started to weaken? All that matters is that we won.
Well, that is important. And it looks like you finally earned Yunli's respect, Yanqing. General?
The hunt is finally over. Thank you for holding out so long.
The
Cloud Knights are withdrawing as we speak.
I don't know. I'm still skeptical. Maybe. But part of me's, I don't know. Part of me still expects something to go wrong. Maybe not.
Lieutenant Yanqing, how are you holding up?
Take on 10 more. General, how are things on the ground? No. Okay, you saved my life there.
I thought I was done for.
I wouldn't want General Jing Yuan to lose the disciple that brings him so much pride.
Yeah.
When I sensed that Hoolay was not on the ground, I raced to get here as quickly as I could.
Excellent timing.
Who would have imagined that I would arrive late to the battlefield for the first time in my life? No. Perhaps you young ones' blades were just too fast for me.
Tit. Whatever you say, Feixiao. But, you have an excellent retainer, I just hope you know. But I don't think she needs anyone else to say that. Or had, I suppose I should say.
I originally thought, in the best case scenario, you would team up and hold this beast back while protecting yourselves. However, you joined forces and defeated Hoolay.
Yep.
The youth are truly to be feared and respected.
Well, once again, a little bit of outside interference and a dose of poison that would practically take down an Eon, probably. But I exaggerate, of course.
Come. We need to lock up Hoolay once again before anything unexpected happens.
Good idea. Hoolay.
Such an unforgettable blade. So similar to the one wielded by that woman who defeated me all those years ago.
Not an accident.
Over 700 years have passed, and I thought I would have a way to overcome it by now. But in the end, my fangs and claws were too slow. You won, child.
surprisingly accepting of these results. Interesting. But yeah, God, I would love to have seen Jing Liu in her prime. And it wasn't just him, though. Credit really has to be given to Jiaoqiu.
Stop struggling, Hoolay. There's plenty of time for you to be tortured by your regrets when you go back to the shackling.
Yeah. Still planning on taking him to the Yaoqing, or...
Yes, I was defeated, but this was not unexpected. And regardless, you still showed your face, Feixiao.
What do you mean it wasn't unexpected? That you would be defeated? I doubt that. But let's deal with you. Inner Beast's Battle. Wait. Drink down the Crimson Moon and receive its boon, or be consumed by it. Feixiao is struggling in boundless madness at this very moment. Oh. May encounter unknown. Oh. Let's do it.
Oh, I have looked forward to this for so long. Our little hunting game has finally reached its climax.
It seems to have.
I told you before, I had a path prepared for you.
Yeah.
You've doomed yourselves.
Oh no.
As I meet my demise.
Oh no. Ripped out his heart.
The crimson wound in my chest will make this place shine with blood.
Oh.
I will drive all Foxians to madness.
Oh, you bastard.
Craving slaughter without end.
Fuck you, Hoolay.
What now?
Oh.
This is the heart of the Borison Warhead, a product of the Plague Mark. I'll leave the next part to you.
Feixiao doing what she came to do.
Don't understand. We cannot allow this thing to spread. I will do all within my power to consume this Crimson Moon.
Right.
Once the situation changes, Lieutenant Yanqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood.
Understood. Oh no. Doesn't that make her the next Warhead? But she's not full Borson.
General!
Oh no. Oh no. Feixiao, fight it. Shit.
Die, Borson.
Oh no.
What? We clearly don't have wolf ears. What do we have here?
Maddened Feixiao. That's scary.
Eternal melody. Every petal in life
I
will be
always
swept
knew
away
this would happen.
by the wind of time.
Or well, not this specifically, but she'd go
Met
mad.
Before. There's no harm in sharing good fortunes. Dreams of a past life. Though life is as a speck of dust, it dances still in grace.
So, how many of my moves can you block?
A lot of them, probably.
Blade in flight!
I will not allow any of you to leave the Skysplitter.
Does she think we're her enemies?
She does.
Hoolay just wanted to take down the general, even at the cost of his own life.
That is
Snap out of it, General!
an interesting victory condition he chose for himself. Of course, is this also a part of Jiaoqiu's plan to heal her? I don't know.
Can't lose this one. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in.
Come on.
Pay attention.
Got this.
You are not
I won't
worthy.
hold back. Clouds are easily scattered.
Time for some sword play. Strike with heart.
Might need to start boosting
All right,
your
I'll call your bet.
shield, but we're good so far.
I thought we'd get a minute to catch our breath.
Nope.
What do we do? Do we fight or run?
Enforce the law of the Cloud Knights.
You still think running is an option?
She gave you your order, Yanqing.
You'll do. Have we met before?
She was very specifically ordering you to take her down if necessary.
Blade in flight!
You cannot hide. Pray.
All in.
I will devour you.
An extra action, huh? Okay, we're still
Lose
good.
this one.
Shield-wise.
How many am I? Strike with heart!
I won't hold back. Shall we unite our goals?
Practice is over. Swords descend!
You are not worthy.
Almost broken.
All things are as one. Every petal in life's will be swept away by the wind of time.
Good. Gunblade Sorfang. That's great. Okay, we're still doing good.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
You are not worthy.
Watch your head.
Time for some sword play.
All right, breaker.
Blade in flight!
There you. Oh wow, nice super break.
Let's seize that the long dream has vanished.
Oh, she's just healing.
Trying to
There we go. Yeah, she is ridiculously strong though.
We can't let her get away. But do we stand any chance at all?
Not alone. Oh, pulling out her bow. Oh, March's other abilities. Come on, you three.
She said, I'll leave the next part to you.
She did. Oh, Yun Li.
Put her faith in us!
She did. Oh,
It's me.
did you just say missed me?
Promise. I will cure you. Feixiao.
Oh, Jiaoqiu. What is your plan, though?
No one can live forever, Jiaoqiu. This time, I must break my promise.
No. It was his one goal in life was to make you live.
Is this the Skysplitter? Or somewhere else?
Your mindscape or something?
Lieutenant Yanqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knights' military rules. Understood.
Yeah.
We can't let her get away.
Snap out of it, General!
Come on, Feixiao.
You always leave the hardest battles for yourself.
I know Jiaoqiu must have given you a chance somehow.
Even now, you would never run away. Isn't it strange that as your enemy, I understand you even better than your own allies?
What are you doing here?
This rage. I remember the taste. I know that it was never victory that it thirsted for, but the hunt itself.
Right.
Isn't that right, Feixiao?
I imagine so, based off what we've seen.
You shouldn't be here. I saw you die with my own eyes.
Right. And actually, he did give a prime opportunity to end the Warhead once and for all.
Just consider me a figment of your imagination. Before every hunt, I make preparations for defeat and retreat. But not this time.
No.
This time, defeat was exactly the ending I was racing towards.
Damn it. Yeah. Not without causing as much chaos and death and destruction as possible, but...
When I learned your story from Jiaoqiu, I realized that he had always been hiding a secret, and that not even the healer himself understood the meaning of this secret.
No.
What an ironic fate, don't you think? All this time, waiting for this day to come. I never imagined that this was how it would turn out.
What do you think he didn't understand, Hoolay?
But I accept it. Now, let us break through the ironclad defenses of the Arbiter General's heart and see what secret she has hidden in those deepest, darkest corners.
While they're fighting, she has her own fight. Of course. Oh, man. Oh, it's just Hoolay howling.
No. Please.
Oh, God. Tear through them. God, dragging the Foxines away. It's terrible.
Help me!
The weak. Sympathy. Justice. Xianzhou's cover-up. Doubt.
The familiar smell of death, like a vulture.
Cover-up about her origin as a Borson? Or part Borson? The universe in its original form. Huh. Oh, there's Feixiao.
Sure that the people of the Xianzhou have shown you these familiar scenes countless times. But they only showed you what they wanted you to see.
Okay. What do you mean? What do you mean the people of the Xianzhou showed her these familiar scenes?
They have you fight to save the weak. But what they never told you is that when all the pretenses of kindness and compassion are stripped away, this is how the universe is meant to be.
What? Survival of the fittest, hunt or be hunted?
When the Xianzhou was weak, they played a victim so they can win your sympathy. When they are strong, they make you their avenger and have you fight in the name of justice. I found it. This is your shadow of doubt.
What are you implying, Hoolay? That the Xianzhou is manipulating Feixiao?
So-called survival of the fittest is nothing but an excuse. You cannot weaken my resolve, Hoolay.
Tell him, Feixiao.
Blinded by the fury of your moon rage, you slaughtered your allies. Erland's claw, You
Oh?
have betrayed the Alliance.
Yuan? Is this something that happened? Or something that will be? Moon Rage. Death. Betrayal. Enemy of Xianzhou. Fear. Betrayal of trust. You're also an abomination. Aw, damn it. Monster. It's a lie. Is that
Your actions are
Jing
no
Yuan
different
as
from
well?
those of the abominations we stand against.
That's not the case.
At the end of the day, it is the blood of the abominations that runs through your veins. One day, you will inevitably become an enemy of the Alliance. Cloud Knights, formation.
This did not happen, did it? This is a fear of hers? A doubt?
You ran into the arms of your new master's army without hesitation. You thought that you had found freedom, respect, and recognition. But you were wrong. They know all too well that a wolf will always be a wolf.
No. I mean, a part of me could believe the Xianzhou acting that way. They are very hardline against anything related to the abomination of abundance. But I don't want to believe Jing Yuan did this to her.
Now your greatest fear is about to come true.
Okay.
You have become an enemy of the Xianzhou.
This is a fear of hers, not something that actually came to pass yet.
This is your fear.
She prepared for this, though. Destroy the Wraith of Fear.
You aim to instill terror within me. Yet all of this is nothing but a phantom!
Stay strong, Feixiao. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Orson Warhead, your future. I did say, doesn't that make her the new Warhead? But, was that always your goal, though? To make her your successor, Hoolay? Return to the pack. A new path.
It's time to return to the pack, Feixiao.
No.
No matter how deep the hatred you bear for the Borson, no matter how much we may consider each other enemies, I will still show you this path that you never imagined was available to you. Because you made a choice.
And what choice would that be, Hoolay?
You devoured the Crimson Moon. You are worthy to become the Borson's Warhead.
She doesn't want that.
What did you say?
The descendants of Duran who came to rescue me hoped with all their hearts that once I regained my freedom, I would be able to turn the tides of battle and change the fate of our people,
Right.
allowing the Borson to return to their former glory. But this was just a dream used by someone with ulterior motives to manipulate the Borson.
Yeah. Hoolay truly was not a fool. Saw through that immediately.
They would rather place their hopes of survival strength to fight to the death. Borson like that deserve no more than to be sent to their deaths.
And he gave them what they wanted. Or what they deserved, I guess.
And I, a prisoner who was held captive for over 700 years, a criminal of war who was deprived even an honorable death in battle, would become a puppet upon my return at the mercy of others. This is a fate that I will never accept.
Damn, Hoolay. He saw Fantilia's plans and said, I will carve my own path, even if it means my end. I kind of have to respect him just a little bit for that. Damn. And I don't know, can you get an honorable death in battle, Hoolay? Since, you know, as long as you had the Crimson Moon heart, you literally couldn't die.
For those who are truly strong, Feixiao and Borson are no more than leaves. Someone who is truly strong chooses their own path.
Wow.
I will create that new path for myself. I will pass the right to decide the destiny of the Borson onto you. Former Borson war slave and future Feixian ruler.
I would almost say this is surprisingly kind of you, but I don't think it's kind. The Wraith of Desire.
Your healer, Jiaoqiu, served you with such loyalty.
He did.
He was even willing to die in order to cure your moon rage. I told him before that the only way to save you lay in my hands.
The sad thing is, I don't think Hoolay is wrong about that.
If you just nod your head, you will awaken from this nightmare that the Crimson Moon has inflicted on you, and your body will be born anew. From that moment, you will no longer be trapped by your rage. Your doubt will be swept from your mind like dust, and your fear will naturally disappear.
But. She'll be consumed by the desire to inflict pain, destruction, and death.
So this was the path that you prepared for me. To become a new you.
Yeah.
That's right. We are so similar after all. We are both monsters that were born for war, and will die for war.
God. Hoolay, you definitely... you made an excellent play. I have to hand it to you.
I'm sure my answer doesn't need much explanation. I refuse.
But yes, Feixiao is too strong.
I told you before, Feixiao and Borson are no more than labels. You can be whoever you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do. Accept these truths, and the Borson will bow to you. Destroy them, reduce them to dust, or teach them to become servants of the Xianzhou. You are free to do as you please.
Are you basically saying no matter what decision you make, you win? No matter which decision she makes, you win.
Carve your name into the Xianzhou's history books, or into the list of arch enemies. You have the final say.
You're truly okay with her going any path she wants.
You do not understand, Hoolay. You have no idea what it is that I truly desire.
What do you truly desire, Feixiao? To cure a war?
When I was just a child, I stained my hands with blood for the first time, in order to escape the whips and shackles of the Wolf Masters.
Nirgal, don't stop!
Aw.
Keep running!
Who? Saran.
I can't run anymore. Saran, are they catching up?
Is that... Well, was that your name before?
They're still behind us. Don't stop! Nirgal, look up! Look at that light in the sky!
Is that the hunt?
That's a shooting star!
Oh.
It's shining down on us. If we just tell it our wish, we can have our
Aw.
freedom.
God damn.
We will all be able to escape. We'll win our freedom and then share it with our cooler brothers and sisters. So you have to run. Quickly. We can do it. We can escape.
From the dense darkness behind comes the fierce howls of wolves and the cries of wild beasts.
Nirgal, run with me.
I mean, that looks like a young Feixiao.
We ran and ran with all the strength we had, but we ended up losing each other.
I'm sorry.
I escaped the hunting pack and encountered a woman that could fly. A Cloud Knight.
A woman who could fly. You, of course, referring to Yukong, maybe? Or some other Starskiff pilot?
Unfortunately, when I led her back in order to free my Kulor companions, there was nothing left there but a bottomless pit.
Oh. Damn.
The light of the devilish archer. A star of calamity that strikes the ground and leaves only devastation in its wake.
Yeah, the hunt is ruthless in its pursuit of the abundance.
In the years that followed, I followed the trail of that light alongside my Cloud Knight allies, and saw it fall countless more times. Gradually, I came to understand. That light was not some shooting star that carried wishes and aspirations.
Right.
Each Lux arrow meant that countless lives in a helpless world were about to be obliterated.
Hunt is ruthless.
I prayed to the god of the skybow that I would never have to witness one of these shooting stars fall again. But they ignored my prayers.
Oh, Feixiao.
That's right. They never answer us. They just let us loose in this world to massacre each other. That is why the fierce battle between us has raged to this day.
Feixiao, do you hate the hunt?
If the gods who never bleed nor cry, who watch silently from above, refuse to listen to the prayers of mortals, then we have no choice but to fight for our own desires. Do you understand now, Saran?
Yeah, Saran.
I was similar in more ways than you think.
Feixiao.
You are a beast that was born for war, and will die for war.
What's your answer?
Perhaps. So, what is it that you yearn for, Hoolay? Why is it that you fight?
A very interesting question, actually. If they are more similar than not.
I fight so that I can turn the
one day I will never have to witness another shooting star falling to the ground.
Oh.
So that just one more person can live and return to the Yaoqiu alongside me.
You would resist becoming the person you were supposed to be. Lower yourself from a free wolf to a domesticated fox just for the sake of one person.
She's a good person. She wants, I guess, to finish the hunt so that no more rainbow arrows, Lux arrows will never fall again.
Then have it your way. I will use your fear and doubt as my nourishment. I will seize you and devour you. I will replace you and become Feixiao.
Please don't.
We are so similar. Both monsters that were born for war and will die for war. You were right when you said that, Hoolay. So, I shall pray to the heavens. Even if they do not respond to me, I pray that the arrows of the hunt will pierce the heart of every monster.
Okay. It's interesting that she does not want to see the arrows of the hunt. Unless I misunderstood what those were supposed to be, the arrows. Or, she doesn't want to see the arrows of the hunt, but in order to accomplish that, she's basically saying that she wants the hunt's work to be finished. Speaking of which...
Do you see me, shooting star?
Oh, is that the sword? Oh, the battle axe.
The knights are sworn to protect the Xianzhou. I will uphold this vow until my very last day.
Oh, Feixiao. Is that the Rainbow Arbiter we just saw? Oh. Feixiao versus Feixiao.
Tears of blood, and all living creatures have bowed and I once was and hunted the weak. Now, I will use your inner beast as my weapon, and your name as my prey.
Oh god, we can't let Hoolay accomplish this.
Disguises and show you how cowardly and powerless you truly are, Hoolay!
Yes.
A wolf lurks in the heart of every boar's head and foxy. The moment you grow weak, it will devour you.
Ecliptic inner beast's parts and shadow of Feixiao are resonating. Next action becomes enhanced. Toughness reduction received by parts in the resonant state increases. The part is weakness broken. All team units' actions advance forward. Okay.
Eternal melody. Dreams of a past
Well, let's try to weakness break it.
Gone. Though life is as a speck of dust, it dances still in grace.
Okay, this is a real boss fight. Got 3 things and everything. It's already actually reduced by 1. When did that happen? I guess that could be the Hoolay fight itself.
Shall we unite our goals?
Have your fangs and claws.
Oh, we have her as well. Oh, wait, that means we have no healer. Or shielder. Not sure how I feel about that. Let's see, one was good for weakness broken, one was good for not weakness broken. I forget which one is which. Or actually, no, I guess that's not quite right. Nice. Weakness broken. She break this part.
Blade in flight!
Too slow.
Good.
You hold some magic, I suppose.
Always sorry. Forever triumphant.
Hehehehe. Beautiful. I don't know if I was actually using the right one or not, but yeah, break this one.
You'll do.
I won't hold back anymore. The long dream has vanished.
Make your move. Hoolay.
Okay. Hit that one.
So,
That's
how many of my
super
moves
break.
can you block? Strike with heart! Not one to Every petal in life will be swept away
Almost down.
by the
Put
wind
the
of
inner beast
time.
in shadow of Feixiao.
And your life will be stolen. Fight to death, and you shall live forever.
No. Who wants to live forever?
Pay attention.
Ow.
Practice is over.
Yeah, get this one.
Swords descend.
Gotta get shadow of Feixiao down.
Have we met before?
Alright, I'm gonna have you go to
There's no harm in
Feixiao.
If it wants to devour me,
Hopefully
it
that'll
will
help.
first have to beg for my mercy. Too slow.
There we go. You break it? Oh no. But this is not. I really need a healer or something.
I won't hold back anymore.
I really wish they would have warned me about what slots were gonna get taken. Ah, shoot. We might be screwed.
I swear to you.
Ooh, no, get this one. Shadow of Feixiao.
Forever triumphant.
Right, we want the one that's resonating. I think.
Eternal knowledge.
Have your fangs and claws dulled. Fearless, unstoppable. Too slow.
Break you? No? Yeah, and Jing's going down. Be amazed if he didn't. Oh no.
Not once too. Share your own laws.
Oh, thank you, Castorise.
Though life is as a speck
First
of
use
dust,
of that ability.
it dances still in grace.
Excellent.
The long dream has vanished.
Shoot. Bad.
You hold some
Very bad.
value. I suppose you'll do.
Feeble mimicry.
We can get this. It'll be close.
Back down. Never hesitate. Too slow. Strike with heart.
Come on.
I swear.
Gotta break you.
Always soaring. Forever triumphant.
There we go. Yeah, it does tell us which one we want. Beautiful. Because. Excellent. Another broken.
All things are as one.
Come on, one more. Ah, but we can't break that one. Maybe kill it.
Back down. Never hesitate.
Oh no. This is it. We're on May. Yeah. Can I change my lineup? Thank you. No, it's not that I need. Let's see. Actually, I think Fugue was valuable there. It's not that I need easy mode. I just need some sustainer. Any sustainer. Honestly, he's probably the best choice here. Or Huohuo. Or Ling Sha. No, let's go adventuring. All right. Try this again.
And tears of blood, and all living creatures have howled and mourned. I once made strong and hunted the weak. Now, I will use your air beast as my weapon in your name.
All right.
Pull back your disguises and show you how cowardly and powerless you truly are.
That smile. Yeah, with Aventuring's help, we got this. I'm amazed. We got with how close we got without any sustain at all. Is actually amazing. Yeah, if they're resonating, they become enhanced. So break them so that they don't resonate.
Shall we unite our goals? Dreams of a past
Let's just break them all.
Though life is as a speck of dust, it dances still in grace.
You are not worthy.
There we go.
That won't do. So, how many of my moves can you block? Blade in flight!
Too slow.
Excellent.
I swear to be there.
Now break the I mean, you're hard to break. Probably worth it though.
Always soaring. Forever triumphant.
Just wails on them.
All right, I'll call your bet.
Yeah, just hit it.
Have we met before?
Ooh, yeah, go for the big wolf. Oh, nice.
Back down. Never hesitate.
That won't do.
What's the count up there for her, I wonder?
Don't ask, just spend. No dirty tricks. All in.
Too
Let's weaken you a bit, Shadow Shao.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
And your life will be stolen. Fight, Jack, and you shall live forever.
World Purge.
I swear to be the arrowhead. Always soaring.
Come on, you got this, Feixiao. Does surprisingly little damage against her. Against, you know, Hoolay Xiao.
The long dream has vanished.
Strike with heart.
No.
Practice is over. Swords descend.
Can I take one of them?
Wants to
Oh.
devour me. It will first have to beg for my mercy.
Taking one of them out takes them all out, it seems. Or their HP is all tied. I can actually see.
You are worthy.
There we go.
This time,
Fighting the embodiment of her Borson nature. Yeah, with his help, we aren't in any real danger.
there's no harm in sharing.
God damn it, wrong person. But I guess she can hurt most of them.
Dreams of a
Half
past
of them.
life are... Though life is as a speck of dust, it dances still in grace.
Okay. Take out Claw. No resonance.
Make your move, Hoolay. Feeble mimicry.
Come on. I know.
With your own sword.
Well, once again, luckily we are
Hedge your bets.
strong.
Who's this one? The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Yeah, I don't think we need to actually target the Feixiao version. Any of them will do.
Clouds are easily scattered.
You just reduce your order. Damn
I
it.
won't hold back anymore. The long dream has vanished.
Come on, we need you back. Feixiao. Hey, there's one of you.
Strike with heart.
Good.
I swear to you. Always soaring. Forever triumphant.
Take out the wolf. Beautiful. All right, keep going after the wolf.
Never hesitate.
Oh, again.
I swear to you. Always soaring. Forever triumphant.
Nice. Oh, that's counting up the number of attacks she gets during her ultimate, isn't it?
Shall we meet our goals?
Time for some sword blade in flight. Practice is over. Swords descend.
Super break that paw. She's too strong for you. Strong of mind, strong of body.
Who's this one?
God. That thing. I broke through 3 of their shields. Alright. Let's finish you off. I think these 2 ultimates should do the trick.
Dreams of a past life, though life is as a speck of dust, it dances still in grace.
Excellent.
Our little hunting game ends here.
Here we go. Use Terror Split to end the shadow of Feixiao.
I swear to mighty light of the heavens, wolf in my heart, come to me. We shall conquer as one.
Oh, yes. Take you down. You're done, Hoolay.
My only enemy has always been myself.
That's a line. Oh, thank goodness.
General, you're awake.
Has your moon rage been conquered? The wolf hunt mission has finally come to a smooth end. Oh, as the Warhead is defeated and slain. Overwhelmed by the Cloud Knights. Stell and Motsuf then find Jiaoqiu, who was at death's door. He's alive? And this time, there's one more business that must be settled with the affair around Hoolay's jailbreak. What would that be? Oh, the IPC? Maybe? Blade. Oh. Ah, Lingsha. Scheduled to meet the Videotter Preceptors. Right. Gotta have a nice long chat with these guys. They've been causing a lot of problems lately.
To hear their explanations.
Ebb of past sins. You have half a horn.
Welcome, Miss Lingsha. I am Preceptor Tauron.
Greetings, my honored preceptor. It's been a while since we last touched base. I've brought a friend with me today. I believe you're already familiar with each other.
That's right. We're here under false pretenses. They think we might be allies.
Tauron. What? Elder Tauron? I remember when I was exiled, you were on the verge of passing on. What's with this new look?
Ooh. Oh my. You guys getting a little abundance juice, are you?
All of this is thanks to your past life. Had you not been so rash, I wouldn't have had to walk such a dangerous road to free our clan, becoming this specter of my former self.
Trying to blame Don Fung, are you?
Don Hung, you've returned twice, but it seems that meeting us fossils wasn't on your agenda. Regrettable indeed. Now here you are to meet me anyway. Life does love its ironies, doesn't it?
I don't think you're gonna enjoy this meeting though, Tauron.
I didn't come here with Miss Lingsha today to reminisce.
Indeed. When the Cauldron Master extends an invitation, it's only proper for the Preceptors to attend.
Are there any others who'll be attending?
As the newly appointed Cauldron Master, there's been much to take care of within the Alchemy Commission. It's only now that I've had the chance to speak with you. Please forgive the delay, Elder. I sent over some evidence regarding the prison break in the Shackling Prison. I trust you've already looked it over.
Yes. You sent us the remains of Mara-struck soldiers, a map of the Shackling Prison, and a semblance reversion essence pill.
That she did.
These are the remains of assassins who used Cloud Hymn magic to conceal their tracks. They aided in the Borison's escape, allowing them unimpeded passage through the Shackling Prison. That marked-up map is a map of prisoners' escape routes. Vidyadhara craftsmen once made blueprints for the prison's construction, so I imagine, Mr. Tauron, you have a similar map in your possession.
Ooh.
This pill.
She is just laying it out for them. So quick and matter-of-factly.
Is semblance reversion essence. Indeed. I helped plot the prison break in the Shackling Prison.
And he just out and admits it. Wasn't expecting that.
So, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus joining forces with the Lord Ravager to stir up trouble in the Alchemy Commission, the introduction of the Stellaron, and the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection all have something to do with the Vidyadhara.
She's like, oh my god, you fools.
That's right.
So you admit it.
Are you surprised? After all, both of you were sent here by the Seat of Divine Foresight as messengers to hear my confession, weren't you?
I mean, I actually wasn't expecting a confession. That we're gonna have to drag it out of you.
Ever since the sedition of Imbibitor Lunae, the population of the Vidyadhara has dwindled. With the High Elder exiled, a few of us Preceptors had to do what we could to turn the tide. My methods might have been drastic, perhaps even incomprehensible. But it was all for one cause. The survival of the Vidyadhara.
How exactly did the sedition of Imbibitor Lunae cause the Vidyadhara population to dwindle? I know it has, but that's always been the case where the Vidyadhara population was basically set and could only possibly decrease, was it not?
Yet, the Xianzhou natives zealously forbid any plague marks and did nothing while the Vidyadhara suffered. Dan Heng, Lingsha, as Vidyadhara, you should understand the desperation behind my actions. All I've tried to do is to ensure our survival.
By embracing the plague's author? It seems short-sighted. I mean, I don't know what kind of effect, what an abomination of abundance Vidyadhara would look like. I am kind of curious, though.
I'm well aware of the challenges the Vidyadhara face. Fighting for survival isn't a sin.
Right.
But Elder, your actions have gone beyond mere survival. You've become a beast driven solely by the propagation, devoid of even a hint of empathy.
That propagation, now that's a scary one, honestly. I think of all the eons, propagation scares me more than any other, even the destruction. Or the nihility.
Oh. Despite calling ourselves a noble draconic bloodline, at our core, we're merely bipedal beasts. The survival of our kind is paramount. If I hadn't resorted to beastly actions, the Vidyadhara might not even exist.
Well, what do you have to show for your actions? Do tell. You at least gained something for the Vidyadhara with this trouble, I hope. You saved the Vidyadhara, you increased your numbers. What did you gain?
The sages show no mercy, as the old wisdom goes. When the High Elder abandoned our people's survival, I had to shoulder the world's sins alone. Lingsha,
Danheng. The past is behind us, but the future of the Vidyadhara still lies within your grasp. The situation on the Xianzhou Luofu has changed rapidly. As Vidyadhara, we must unite in purpose and avoid the mistakes of the previous Imbibitor Lunae.
By embracing the abundance? I mean, I'm not as hardline against the abundance as the Xianzhou. But I don't know.
I was initially skeptical about the Vidyadhara's betrayal of the Alliance. But after hearing your confession, I realized that there is no point in talking about trust. Breaking the covenant of our alliance will bring war upon the Vidyadhara.
Yeah.
Even if we are able to have offspring again, what difference will it make?
I'm still a little, I don't know, I still have the suspicion that Danfeng did successfully bring new Vidyadhara life into the world in the form of Bailu.
Once my plan succeeds, the Alliance will see the Vidyadhara as their saviors, because both parties ultimately share the same interests.
Oh. I mean, the Alliance is very firmly in the hunt, who has a very clear position on the abundance.
So now that survival won't convince us, you want to talk about interests.
For 1,000 years, the Alliance has been engaged in brutal warfare against the denizens of abundance.
Sure.
Yet victory has remained beyond reach.
Of course.
Have you ever wondered why? Should the Alliance emerge victorious, they will inevitably become the next denizens of abundance.
What do you mean?
However, if they suffer defeat, the Alliance will face extinction.
Why would the Alliance become the next denizens of abundance? I mean, it's turned its back on the abundance, has it not? You saying the abundance will assert itself, or?
Thus, the Alliance has deceitfully upheld this precarious balance. However, I have a way to escape from this dilemma.
And how would that be?
The Alliance's path to salvation lies within the secret of dragon transmutation.
You mean the thing that got Danfeng in trouble in the first place? The supposed mistake of his? The one he was hated for and criticized for? The sedition you were just talking about?
Imagine if there were a way to transform other life forms into Vidyadhara. The Alliance would then possess an endless stream of soldiers. It would not need to worry about casualties.
You want to force other people into being Vidyadhara against their will. That's, pretty messed up, Talron.
Once the war ended, these soldiers would cease reproduction, eliminating concerns of overpopulation.
What?
This is the way to salvation for the Xianzhou Alliance. The ultimate path to end the universe's suffering under the immortality plague. Only we, the Vidyadhara, can achieve this.
Where are you gonna find these volunteers? Cease reproduction. I mean, Vidyadhara are incapable of reproduction. I guess that answers that question. Unless you mean they would stop the cycle of rebirth.
So, you relied on this rhetoric to manipulate the ignorant members of the Vidyadhara into serving you. I am deeply disappointed in you, Elder. Your thoughts and intentions are completely devoid of empathy.
Truly.
Cloud Knights!
Honestly, doesn't give even a thought to what the people actually want. It's just like, oh yeah, we'll just turn people into Vidyadhara. And then eventually they'll cease reproduction. Maybe there are people who would take you up on that, but...
Hold it!
Oh, Bailu.
Miss Bailu.
And Mara-struck soldiers.
Mr. Danheng and Sister Lingsha! Everyone's here?
Holding her hostage, are you? That explains your confidence, I suppose.
You think I don't know why you're really here? Jing Yuan sent you here to test me, didn't he?
I don't know. Some combination of that and arresting you, I think.
According to the oath between the Alliance and the Vidyadhara, it's forbidden to spill Vidyadhara blood on their own territory. Are you all ready to violate this oath in the presence of the Luofu's High Elder?
Oh, that's your angle.
Dragon Lady, there's no need to panic. Elder, the Vidyadhara's sacred grounds and the High Elder are not to be used as pawns in exchange for your life.
I mean, I think he's using them anyways.
You talk a big game. As if you have the nation and the people's best interests at heart. But when it really matters, you use a small girl as your shield.
Yeah.
It's ridiculously pitiful.
Extremely.
I've said it before. Survival is never a sin. We're all Vidyadhara, so you should understand my intentions. And as a Vidyadhara, I will leave for you a dignified solution.
I don't know. I am inclined to agree that things done for survival, you can excuse a far more. But I'm not convinced that that's what you've done.
Leave the Scale Gorge waterscape immediately, and appeal to the top echelons of the Alliance. Let the 6 charioteers hold a trial, and sentence me to exuviation and rebirth.
You wish for rebirth? Exuviation?
I see right through your plans, Mr. Taoran. Vidyadhara rebirth erases past crimes, but I'm well aware of the Preceptors' dirty tricks during rebirth. You might not be you, but you will still be you. I won't forgive myself for past sins under the pretext of knowing nothing, nor will I allow you to evade accountability.
So, under the rules, past sins aren't supposed to follow you through rebirth. But Danheng was very, very much so held responsible. Granted, I think that might be because of, specifically of the whatever ritual it was that kept a part of Don Feng's memories or abilities within him, buried deep in him. But no, I actually disagree with Danheng on this one. I mean, it's a shitty way to try and avoid accountability, but...
Danheng, I've always disliked your inability to see the bigger picture. Rebirth hasn't changed you one bit.
Miss Bailu, as High Elder of the Luofu Vidyadhara, please share your thoughts at this moment.
I don't want to stay here.
Aw.
I'm tired of being pushed around. I'm not some puppet to be controlled.
No, you aren't.
Please, take me away with you.
Aw. Yeah. Didn't you guys try to assassinate her before, Preceptor?
I understand. As the oath dictates, members of the Alliance are forbidden from harming Vidyadhara here. But I've long since severed ties with the Alliance.
Ooh.
Right now, I'm simply a nameless, free to come and go as I please.
That is a lovely loophole you have there, Danheng.
The oath of the Xianzhou means nothing to the spear in my hand.
Damn. He went for it.
Get them! Do whatever it takes! Make sure they don't leave here alive.
Not a great combat. Very survivable, but not very good combat team.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
I'm honored, but since you're already here,
but hopefully it should be enough for this to be Mara struck.
Time to cleanse the filth. Enemy targets detected.
Mortality reigns forever.
More season.
And heals.
The true everything in this world is bleeding.
Okay, broke that one. Now we need to break it again. Or no, it's good.
The dice have been cast. Bust.
Oh, lovely.
Or
You're
maybe
weak to
you'll take it
imaginary,
all.
are you?
Watch your head.
May the foul stench. Yeah. Commencing support. Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I like adding fuel to the fire.
Goodbye.
Dragon Lady, are you all right?
We also haven't actually shed Vidyadhara blood here.
I'm fine. Thank you for rescuing me.
Of course, Bailu. Ah, General.
You actually came here in person?
Oh, why not?
Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to hear your lofty opinions.
Spitting venom there.
The public trial you seek with the 6 charioteers is inevitable. In addition, I'll write to the sage queller of the Feng Hu. With her hatred for evil, I'm sure she will make a just decision.
Oh, I don't know who this is, but it seems like she might be a head judge, basically.
If it's her, she will earn the respect and assent of all the Vidyadhara on the Lafu.
In terms of martial prowess, you indeed have the upper hand. But if you're under the impression that this advantage can be used to settle the score with us preceptors, that's quite an overestimation.
What are you doing, Talron?
Given the Vidyadhara's foundation within the Alliance, do you really think you can do anything to us? As I mentioned, I'll take all the blame and become the scapegoat.
Damn.
With the secrets I possess, the interrogation alone will take an eternity. And in the end, through various exchanges of interest, I am certain to survive.
Shit.
You understand this better than anyone, as it's the very art of trade-offs you love to wield.
Well, General? Is he right?
Lastly, a word of caution to you. I heard that Hoolay has escaped from prison and is headed directly for the Skysplitter. The bloodshed at the Wardance is bound to be gruesome. Perhaps, even before my trial, your impeachment will have you in dire straits first.
Oh, if that's your play, Talron, I got some bad news for you.
Regrettably, Mr. Talron, the Skysplitter only hosted Cloud Knights today. No audience. And just moments ago, Hoolay was executed by the Cloud Knights.
Yes, he was. What? You don't believe him, or? Is it a laugh of despair? Operation Wolf Hunt Showdown has ended. The Alchemy Commission still is mourning for someone. Oh. Oh. Miss March is fine. What? Miss March 7th, I didn't think you'd...
Miss March! My dear Miss
What happened?
I was only in the bathroom for a little bit, and you've already arranged my death?
Oh,
Hey, can't you play some normal games with Dragon Lady?
of course. This is kind of make-believe adds a genuine touch. Help, it's a zombie.
Are you amused?
Very.
All right, enough playing. It's time to visit my masters.
Of course.
The infirmary is right over there. You can go by yourselves. Oh, come back and visit me when you have time.
Anytime, Bailu.
Next time, let's not play overly realistic make-believe with this doofus, okay?
Say. It's fun, though.
Well, there's not much I could do. General Feixiao didn't really give me any chance to shine during this wolf hunt operation.
Not that she's salty or anything.
If I had been in the ring, I could have knocked down 10 Hoolays with just one strike.
You sound exactly like Master Yenqing.
Yeah.
But for now, both he and Yun Li have been forced to go to the Alchemy Commission for some well-needed rest.
No kidding. And also for the Wardance still needs to be put on, right?
I'm the least accomplished in swordplay, but I came out unscathed. I really ought to thank my masters for taking all the blows on my behalf.
Yeah, they did really good. And Jiaoqiu, I wonder if they found him near death. I'm shocked. The Ancient Sea Ebbs. Ah, there's Bailu. Isn't this Miss Stell? Are you feeling unwell? You look fine to me, and there's nothing wrong with your body. Let me give you some sweets and close your file. Of course, if you're free, please take me out for a stroll. Aw, I'm free now. Let's go. Oh, the backlog of patients is so long that even if I do escape, I'll be dragged back here in no time. Forget it. Aw, it's very responsible of you, Bailu. When I grow taller, I'll take a long vacation and travel beyond the Xianzhou. Will they let the High Elder of the Vidyadhara do that? Since my last escape, the maids and healers have stopped watching me over me as closely as before. I tried sneaking out a few times. There was still someone following me, but they no longer ran after me like I was a fugitive. Is it because the Preceptors have been dealt with, or... Is that a good sign or a bad sign? Sneaking out for fun seems less of a thrill now than before. Oh... a new strategy, perhaps. By the way, what can I do for you? I'm good. I think she might actually just stick around here after this.
Can you just give me...
Yun Li, Ling Sha.
Look who's here. The beloved Trailblazer and the charming March 7th.
Oh, thank you. And she is quite charming, isn't she?
You came to the Alchemy Commission today. Oh, I get it. You are here with March to visit her masters, aren't you?
That was the idea.
Exactly. How are my masters doing at the moment?
One of them is right there.
Unfortunately, only one master is here. I'm doing fine.
You don't sound like it. Master Yun Li run out on her own? Master Yenqing didn't make it in the end.
Hey, watch your words! Don't you jinx my master!
Aww.
His injuries weren't that severe. But, well, he'll still need some more time to rest.
You guys fought Hoolay and lived to tell about it. Even with Jiaoqiu's assist. That's still impressive. Congratulations are in order.
Considering the intense battle with Hoolay, and then with General Feixiao.
And that.
The rigorous sparring session with her. His small body couldn't take it anymore.
That's the cover story. A rigorous sparring session.
Master Yun Li, didn't you also engage in combat?
Yeah. And also have a small body.
The little babies from the Luofu just don't have the resilience that us kids from the Juming have.
Apparently so.
I heard from Modza about the tough battle against the wolf troopers. You fought alongside Modza. Did you get hurt?
No. I mean, Feixiao destroyed all the enemies anyways. The enemies were mostly taken care of by General Feixiao.
I heard a few versions of the story from the Cloud Knights who were there. The number of wolf troopers went from a few dozen to thousands. And the number keeps rising. It's becoming more absurd by the minute.
I mean, the number of wolf troopers went from a few dozen to thousands, back to a few dozen, in one attack from Feixiao. It was crazy.
Yunli, go and lie down.
But I think what she actually means there is that the story keeps changing and getting exaggerated more and more.
Got it, Lingsha.
What about that smiley fox healer and the guy with the hood?
That would be Motza and Jiaoqiu.
Thank goodness you and the others found Jiaoqiu. He lost a lot of blood and needs to rest properly. He and Maoza are seriously wounded.
Damn.
I had to forcibly confine them to the Alchemy Commission.
I really thought he was gonna die.
All three from the Yaoqing are critically injured. But fortunately, the Xianzhou Laofu has a miraculous healer lady.
It does.
It's a silver lining in this misfortune.
Right. Damn it. Drained of blood. That was filled with a lethal poison. The fact that he survived both of those. Actually, maybe because his blood was drained with the poison.
It looks like the entire delegation from the Xianzhou Yaoqing is gathered at the Alchemy Commission. Why don't we go see General Feixiao and bring her some fruit?
Not a bad idea, March.
I would normally say no, because they need to rest. But alas, what can you do when the two of them have a leader who is just as restless?
Trying to stop her is foolish.
General
at best.
Feixiao just slipped out of the recovery room. She thinks she's so sneaky, but I know everything that happens in the Alchemy Commission.
She's kind of like Bailu.
If you're looking to meet her, the luminescent depths might be your best bet. I spotted her heading that way earlier.
Thank you, Lingsha. To see Jiaoqiu.
Footsteps. They must belong to General Feixiao. Out and about, despite the doctor's orders.
I don't know. I think she's probably doing a lot better than you are, Jiaoqiu. Hey, Matsu.
What a coincidence. Someone else who refuses to listen to the doctor's orders.
Well, being a doctor myself, I don't think my knowledge of my own body is inferior to the Dragon Lady's.
The healer does not heal himself. Don't try to act tough in front of me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jiaoqiu. I didn't expect you to use poison that way.
No.
What a miscalculation. If only I'd found you sooner. If only I hadn't sent you to the shackling prison.
Yeah, that's what he wanted. He was determined to keep his promise and heal you.
The way you're speaking, is this really the Feixiao I know? Or could it be a Borisin assassin? Imitating your voice to take my life?
No.
Jiaoqiu, your eyes. You can't see anymore, can you?
Oh. Poison blinded him.
I can still clearly hear the sound of the waves.
Oh.
That's enough for me.
Damn. Of course.
Don't blame yourself. You know what I'm more concerned about? Has your body had any changes since you swallowed the Crimson Moon?
Oh, right.
I'm not sure. There don't appear to be any changes. However, the many doubts that once plagued me have dissipated.
You conquered them.
I never thought I'd live to hear you discuss your health again. But thanks to Morza and that child, the price I've paid seems trivial compared to what we've achieved.
Nonsense. You paid a steep price. You were ready to give your life for her, too. And I imagine swallowing the Crimson Moon means there will be no more Warhead of the Borson. Unless, I guess, maybe if someone eats Feixiao's heart. Swallowing that make her actually immortal or not? Did she reject it well enough?
I hold no grievances, Feixiao. I am content.
Well, that's good at least. Moza?
I don't know how to offer words of comfort, nor do I know much about curing others' ailments. I am just a warrior, so my pledge to you is simple.
An eye for an eye.
Oh. Make the Borson blind?
So you were here too?
Yeah, in the background, keeping watch over you.
In this vast universe, there's bound to be someone who can heal your
Oh.
eyes. I'll find them. But until then...
The threat behind all this chaos needs to be dealt with.
Right. Specifically the Antimatter Legion, or rather the Lord Ravager. Oh, Fantilia.
You must already have some ideas. Let them out.
The resurgence of the Sanctus Medicus and the gathering of the Borson are merely distractions orchestrated by an unseen force, meant to divide the Alliance's attention.
Yeah, you always have to wonder just what the actual Puppet Master's goal is.
Unfortunately, they picked the wrong fight this time. Once we return to the Yaoqing, I'll personally lead the Verdant Knights into battle. I vow to take down a Lord Ravager and teach the Ruined Legion the true meaning of the hunt.
Oh, yes. Make them regret picking a fight. Don't worry, I think her mood rage is cured, Jiaoqiu. I think you succeeded.
I knew it. You've always been so impatient.
Yeah. Seed of divine foresight.
I apologize for my tardiness once again. The Alchemy Commission detained me for some time for a health examination.
Right.
They released me only after ensuring I was in good condition.
Oh, General, seeing you safe and sound puts our minds at ease.
Truly. Yeah.
Hoolay's escape caused significant upheaval and forced the Wardance to be put on hold. A truly unforeseen disaster.
On the other hand...
Fortunately, the younger generation showed their valor. They bravely tackled the crisis, putting an end to the disaster and providing a glimmer of hope in a dire situation.
They did. I didn't give them enough credit, honestly. Like I said, even with the aid of Jiaoqiu, or even discounting the aid of Jiaoqiu, they did a fantastic job. But, yes. It was an unforeseen disaster, but also resulted in Hoolay's death at long last.
Before Master Diviner Fu Xuan's departure for the Yutre, I consulted with her about the Wardance.
Oh.
She left a note stating, "The hexagram oscillates between thunder and heaven. a sign of great power, assuring us that we would successfully navigate any challenges.
That was welcome news, I imagine.
She advised me to trust the younger generation's abilities and let them lead.
Oh.
Her predictions, it appears, have come true.
Well done, Fu Xuan.
It's just... the Xianzhou Luofu's long-standing duty of keeping Hoolay imprisoned ended with his death on the Skysplitter.
Right.
This event is likely to bring much criticism from the Alliance's upper ranks.
They're not happy with Hulay's death. That seems silly, but I did explain earlier that it was a warning, partially.
However, Hulay's demise might actually be a blessing in disguise. Broadcasting this news could derail the Borison's resurgence and quash the ambitions of those who wish to take advantage of his return.
Good point.
Hand over Hulay's remains to the Xianzhou Yaoqing, and I'll handle the explanations to the Alliance. But what about the Wardance? While the Wolf Hunt mission was a success, the events on the Skysplitter remain a secret.
Right.
However, the news of the Borison's attacks on the streets will spread like wildfire.
Well, they were successfully dealt with by General Feixiao and all the Cloud Knights.
The war dance was interrupted, so it must be reconvened. As for the people who witnessed the attacks, beyond placating them, we also need to show them the Xianzhou Cloud Knights' fearless dedication.
Right.
On the war dance's opening day, Rogue Borison attempted to stir up panic, but was swiftly neutralized by the Merlin's Claw and the Cloud Knights.
A good story.
A genuine tale of heroism that will captivate and calm the public.
And not even untrue either.
As Elder Huyan suggests, the Luofu will do its best to heal the wounded and compensate those who were affected. We aim to reopen the war dance in the coming weeks.
This settles the immediate concerns on the Luofu, but my thoughts linger on the orchestrator behind these events.
Yeah, she's a problem.
From the onset of the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, the Xianzhou Luofu has experienced numerous disturbances, directly linked to the Lord Ravager Fantilia.
She is a persistent one, isn't she?
Her attempt to infiltrate the Xianzhou with the Borison and sway the Luofu preceptors to join the Sanctus Medicus's insurrection was unsuccessful.
Well...
But I have a feeling that she is indifferent to the success of her plans.
I mean, she was kind of successful. She did infiltrate the Xianzhou with the Borison, and did sway the Luofu preceptors to join the Sanctus Medicus insurrection. It's just, put a stop to both plans, as, before they could cause any lasting damage. But I do agree, she's probably indifferent to the success of those specific plans.
Rather than outright victory, Fantilia's motives seem to lie in breeding discord and chaos among allies.
Right.
Should the Alliance fail to mend these rifts, it risks disintegrating into a pile of sand.
She always was her modus operandi, wasn't it?
The goal of the
Sowing
Xianzhou Alliance
discord
has
and
not
dissension
changed
to
for
cause
thousands
destruction.
of years. Perhaps we should point the weapon in our hand toward this new adversary. I plan to bring this matter before the Marshal following the war dance.
Excellent.
With Elder Huyan's insight, one wonders how the Marshal will react.
It's clear we're engaged in a game of chess not seen in thousands of Amber eras.
Right.
A game where even the strategists become pawns in battle. Where the stakes are as high as the fates of countless stars in the sky.
Yeah, they are. And the player is, well, Elio. And I don't know who the opposing player would be. The Destruction?
Predicting the Marshal's decision is beyond me, yet she's well aware of our concerns. She has tasked General Yaoguang with performing extrapolations day and night to gauge the situation comprehensively.
The seer strategist.
We gathered today not just to tackle the Luofu's predicaments, but also to address a matter requiring our collective presence. Yao Guang has sent a message from the Xianzhou Yuchui, informing us that she wishes to share the results of recent calculations she made within the Matrix.
Oh.
Jing Yuan, I'd like to borrow the seat of Divine Foresight's chessboard for this purpose.
Go ahead. That doesn't look like chess. It looks more like checkers. Ancient bell has been struck in the depths of the Xianzhou Yuchui.
Hello, everyone. It's been a long time. Over 3 decades have passed since we last convened.
Oh.
I've dearly missed each of you generals during this time.
Damn, 30 years.
Was the seer strategist thinking of us or thinking of the fates we're destined for?
Maybe both.
The Merlin's Claw. As blunt as always. Though, not everyone's cup of tea, huh? You once told Jing Yuan, "You're lucky that I'm the one who came this time. If it were the seer strategist, this conversation might not be so."
How did you know about that?
I'm intrigued. Did the conversation really come to pass?
I've never heard anyone mention that the Decalite reflection barrier could eavesdrop on even the quietest whispers.
No kidding.
It appears that the Marshal sent not just 2 generals to the Luofu, but an uninvited 3rd guest as well.
Apparently so.
People have been saying that Mr. Jing Yuan's intellect shines as brightly as the seer strategist's. With the loss
How
of
do you feel
such
about that?
strife, the Yuchui couldn't just stand by and watch.
Seer strategist, our time with the Yellow Bell is limited. Let's get straight to the point.
All right. Thanks to Mr. Jing Yuan, the interrogation of the 2 prisoners on
Oh.
the Yuchui has concluded.
Oh, fantastic. Luocha and Jingliu are...
Mr. Jing Yuan's speculations were correct. Of the crimes they confessed to, planting a Stellaron on the Luofu was a complete fabrication meant to mislead.
Of course.
Their real aim was to secure a meeting with the Marshal to present their Godslayer protocol.
God
A strategy they firmly believe in.
Slayer Protocol.
And what was this grand strategy proposed by Jing Liu and that traveler?
Yeah.
The narrative they painted was vast and difficult to put into words. It all revolves around the coffin of the blonde traveler.
What is in that thing?
To be precise, it's the remnants.
Oh, no. Why would you carry that around? The remnants of the propagation. Not an emanator of the propagation, not a denizen of the propagation, not a follower of the propagation, but the propagation itself.
The remains of the swarm author?
How did you find it? Why?
More accurately, it's a fragment of the divine body. In the future they depicted, this fragment serves as the final nail, sealing the fate of the plague's author and securing its doom.
How?
Before reaching that point, battling the gods necessitates a larger alliance. Hence, they sought out an ally for the Xianzhou.
Right.
I assume you've all heard of the famed Genius Society member number 81, Ron May?
Oh.
Haven't you? The Eye of the Yuchui has just seen this uninvited guest arrive on the Xianzhou Luofu.
Ron May is here.
3, 2, 1. Right on time. Now, as for the best way to receive our distinguished guest, I'll leave that in your capable hands.
You got Ron May here.
Do you remember your name?
Who?
My name is
Oh!
Yuan. I serve as an Whistling Flames Merchant Guild on the Xianzhou Luofu.
Ting Yun, that is not a name I was expecting to hear. Did Ron May find Ting Yun? Don't just leave it. God damn it. Yeah. Ron May's here with, I don't know actually if she's with, but she, for whatever reason, found Ting Yun and apparently helped her. Oh, that is firm confirmation that that was in fact definitely not Ting Yun. And in fact, just a disguise by Fantilia. I don't know what she had done with the real Ting Yun, but it seems she is safe and sound. Or, well, close enough. Well, shit.